here just yet.
From my point of view, people can't see the room yet.
Okay.
Hiccup underscore the vast asks maybe adjust our audio levels so that we can be heard over the music.
We're fine. Totally fine.
Okay.
Totally fine. But yeah, how do you think this Chile versus Brazil match will go?
Okay, I guess I can offer my insight to this. I think Chile will win. I think Chile has a very good lineup. They have very strong players in the form of Okwi, they have Lagago, and they have other players such as Miku WRS, among many others. And I think that's a very strong lineup compared to Brazil, which, while they do have some strong players, I don't think, especially with the increase in difficulty of the map pool, I don't think they can handle it as well as Chile. So I think Chile pretty much has this one in the bag, in my opinion.
Talking about my opinion, I don't feel like I'm going to have one because I don't want to spoil myself for this match. I want this to be close, and I want this to go into the tiebreaker, so I'm not going to offer any opinion just yet. Although, thinking about who may have the edge on the tiebreaker, I feel like Chile is in a good position altogether.
We'll soon find out in the warm-ups.
So we've got two for Chile. Excellent.
Wait, are we placing bets? How much do you need? No, just kidding. We're going into the warm-up right away.
I'll bet 1,000 months of supporter.
Oh, jeez.
We'll need a shoe and a couple of bottles of sauce.
I think some people still have to deal with those, right? No, I'm not going that mile.
Anyway, I am going to take my leave here while the rest of the commentators will commentate the match. So that's goodbye from me.
Thank you for helping out.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Salute.
Always a pleasure.
So looking at this map, I'm not even going to talk about the song, but the slide velocity changes of this map, yeah, they look very confusing to me. Some weird transitions, and of course ninjas. Gotta have those.
Visually speaking, though, some of the SV changes did look really nice.
Oh, this one. Oh.
Not all of them, though, but some of them.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does look like Chile is doing okay, and then nope, it actually is on Brazil's side.
Do you have questionnaire? Yes, 300,000. But I'd say talking about this map, everything's possible. Yeah, is this Brazil's pick? Because that would make it fairly apparent that they're in the lead.
All right. Yeah, it does look like this. I don't know. I couldn't really feel pumped about that, but did everybody die?
No, everybody passed actually.
Okay, yeah, all right. My HP bars were just trolling me.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, if you join in the middle of a map well, in the spectator in the middle of a map, the health bar starts at the very beginning, so you may not reach the end or at least middle point right there, but players do pass even though you can't see it.
Oh boy, it
Oh,
looks like we're
this
going
map-
toy box.
This map I remember really well. I've really tried so hard to pass this map. I'm not going near to the big compartment this time. And I did actually eventually, and wow, this is quite the map. You can already hear how quick this is going to be, and this does have very, very hard 1/6 bursts. Watch out for those. Great map though. Now this is actually a warm-up pick. They're not trolling around. They want to win.
Okay, so you would say that this one actually has a pass meter. That we're not looking at
Yes.
potential crazy amounts of trail.
You may see some fails. That's what I'm saying. Oh, Mom! Starting strongly with the full combo so far, I believe. Ah, there it goes. Too bad. But overall, the lead it goes to Chile. Got 200,000 points, but
And then everybody and their mother's uncle drops.
there's something to change, obviously. Yeah, this map is constantly thrashing streams that game, and it's difficult to deal with that at the speed the song has.
Yeah,
I would
Chile
have to look it up.
trying to show Brazil that, like, hey, we know you guys are good at speed, but we're better. We've got this. And this is some good information for Chile too. Playing something that's a little bit more legit and kind of fitting more in with the map pool as a whole is a good idea. They can judge that speed is something that Brazil, while they're good at, it looks like with these complex patterns, it makes them break a little bit more, and that might give Chile a good idea of what to pick in the map pool.
Yes, this reveals information for Brazil, how scary Chile actually may be, and it also reveals how well Brazil can cope with this sort of map, opening some opportunities for some very good picks during the match. So far it looks like we're going to have 2 fails on the Brazilian side. Mom is doing really well compared to the teammates that there. And Miku WRS also very close. That does not look like a pass, but it is actually. Yeah, very convincing win for Chile. Courtesy to these 2 fails.
All right, and now we get into Roll Town.
Correct. Now let's give us some high rolls. I want to see an 80 at least. We're getting there.
And there's the
Not
67.
quite. It's a good start for Chile right here. Okay, that is going to Chile, so they may... I think they may ban first. No, they are going to ban second and pick first. There you go.
Alright, so we saw the mod pools getting smashed the last match, so now I wonder if we're going to continue to see the mod pools get smashed, or will we see some no mod picks?
This is, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, a free mod pick. And this is the only female pick that we haven't seen just yet.
Yeah, we will see a lot.
Oh no, I'm sorry, that is wrong. We actually seen Hard Rock. Ban.
And now we're going to see Miku's ban and first pick.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And that is...
Dualism 440.
Yes, I think we had this banned last match as well. This is a hidden pick. Yes, we had this one banned in the
So we
previous
are
match.
seeing Hidden and Hard Rock take another snapping. Or no, it was DT and Hard Rock.
DT
Or no,
and...
Hidden.
Yeah, last time we saw 60 banned out.
We're starting with Pumpin' Junkies. Seems to be a fairly popular map. Map by MMZZ, quite a known mapper in the scene.
Very true. And to be honest, when I very first looked at the title, I thought it said Pumpkin Junkies, and I was like, what is a Pumpkin Junkie? Like,
I know, right?
How do you even... What?
How do you
Very
eat
not
that
so
with-
well on Halloween event.
Somebody likes T-Paz alike.
I know exactly who does. Anyway, what we will see in this match is astounding speed. Since there's a section with 300 BPM, likely throwing off some players. This requires some very high technical skill, even though the patterns are not that difficult. The technical skill, or the requirement for that, comes from the speed alone. So let's see how these teams will cope with the immense speed.
Alright, and now we're getting into our speed up section here. Accuracy is still looking pretty good. Mag finding a little bit of an accuracy dip on Brazil's side, but our first break is going to go to T-Pazolite there, finding a second break, dropping it below the 97% mark. That might give Brazil a chance, but Mag is going to find them this with a miss of his own, as well with Lucky Sonic Green Hill as well.
T minus Pazolite struggling on this T plus Pazolite song. However, the lead is still on the Chile side.
Very much so. They do have that lead, and a lot of that has to go to the guy Guguyu. I don't know how to pronounce that, but he is doing really good.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, 99.79%, holding strong.
And look at Alki. That's even a double S on their
Ilkley,
side.
yeah, Ilkley holding that 100% flat. Very impressive.
Fantastic stuff. Okay, looking over to Brazil, the accuracy is not looking as strong. However, we're still well above 98% for most of the team. And Lucky Sonic, Green Hill Zone is just approaching the 98 mark, so they are getting there. The score lead is not that much, actually only 16k apart from each other.
Very true, but these note locks are brutal. As you can see, the HP lost when breaking is quite big.
Yes, absolutely. T-Pazolite struggling a little bit there. Not giving over the lead, or finally actually doing so.
Yeah, Brazil did manage to take that back, even with the damage that Lucky Sonic and Mag saw. It is not going to be enough as T-Pazolite's really struggling, and that's not good for Chile. That's giving that score advantage over to Brazil, as Marm is holding incredibly well, all holding around the 98 mark. But the scores are going back and forth, even with that lower amount of accuracy from T-Pazolite. Ilkley with that very impressive 99. Same with Lagogui, 99% as well, and that accuracy is what's barely keeping them in the lead. Holy crap.
Really, cause 5k? Wow.
Yeah, a single drop from Chile's side right now, if Brazil can stay consistent, would mean the score would go back over into their favor, but it does look like they're slowly dropping. Mag and Lucky Sonic both finding a miss. T-Pazlight finding a miss as well. The score continuing to go over into Chile's favor. Lucky Sonic and Mag just can't keep it held up as this gets more and more intense. T-Pazlight really tanking though. Ukli also finding a drop. Are we going to see a move? I don't think so. There's not enough time left in the map. It looks like Chile's going to be able to pull this one ahead. And there it is. The first point is going to go to Chile. Very close near the end there. There was an opportunity for Brazil to take that. But we will see a very impressive full combo come from Liga Go Gui Go 3. Jeez, that is a mouthful.
Absolutely, yeah. Impressive performance by Chile, as well as Brazil, really. That was quite a nice performance. We see a 98.15% from Mom, which is, despite the beginning of the map where they dropped really quickly, was actually very nice altogether. But we do get the major accuracy advantage on the side of Chile.
Yeah, T-Pazlight really tanked it hard. I was not sure that Chile was going to be able to take that away there for a moment, but they did manage to pull together, and you know that really goes to Ukli and Gagito's accuracy there. They really saved the day. Dual team carry for Chile right there.
And we're going straight to another T-Pazlight song, Marry Me Nightmare, which is also a Nomad pick.
I still think that is a hilarious name for a song.
Definitely is, yes. Leaves room for a lot of different interpretations, and that's nice actually. I mean, who would want to marry the nightmare?
Someone who thought the nightmare was a beautiful dream at first, and then like put a ring on it. And dun dun dun.
Yeah, that's the A+ right there in art class. Good job.
All right, so Brazil needs to definitely try to pull this one back. It is in Chile's favor here. Are they going to get a sweep? Are they trying for that clear, decisive victory? I don't think Brazil's going to let them have it. They're going to give it their best.
Yeah, this is definitely a tough fight right here. There was not too much of a lead in the first match up to the very end with the 300 BPM, and this is going to be just as close for most of the match. You see a little bit of an edge for Chile actually, with some very good accuracies, but they can be found all across the board. Mom holding the double S, as well as Ulqui. The others are well above 99%, again all across the board. This score is flickering. I hope it stays that way. Makes it all more exciting. And we do get some ninja spinners coming in, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, with that ninja spinner break, it did put that over into Brazil's advantage for just a split second as Chile really pulled back up after that, and now it's back over to Brazil. And this is going back and forth. It's very close at this moment.
Yes, Brazil having the slight edge on the hard streams in that map, going for the lead. However, is this going to pertain? We don't know. Brazil still looking really good. This is the Ki section with the swing rhythm. Not much potential for breaks here, but everything may happen. I do see some heavy accuracy drops on mainly Chile's side. We do have some 93 and 95% on Brazil as well, but Alqui and Lagago 3 not good, not doing too well.
Yeah, Brazil built up a really nice safety net here.
Yes. That is very decisive actually. 1-1.
Yep.
Exciting, exciting.
We are seeing 1-1.
Only A's. See, that's where we're going with this map pool. It's really hard this time around.
Yeah, when we do see an S, it is very impressive, but we have yet to see our crazy teams play these map pools. I mean, we are seeing some of our higher players in here, and they're doing pretty well getting A's, not seeing too many misses, but the miscount does seem pretty equalized around most of the team. Marm having the lowest miscount with 8 misses, and our highest miscount would go to, I think it was Gagito, which is, that's what I'm calling him now at this point.
Go ahead.
And we saw a miss count of 28 on his end.
Yeah, it's actually fairly close together. Mom standing out. Also having the highest score with around 940k. Very impressive performance. Their pick is sick. That is a double time pick. We didn't see in the last match. I feel it was banned.
No, we did not see it.
It was banned last time, and now we actually see it picked. Sick song, isn't it?
Oh, for sure. And it does not look like Brazil has a lot of confidence in this one. Marm already saying 3 points.
That's not looking too good for Brazil, but maybe it's a, you know, a go out, or I don't know how to call it, but maybe Chile actually didn't expect this. They just went all out YOLO, if you want to call it that.
Yeah, they're definitely trying to stick it to the fast lane.
Yeah. Just to give you a little bit of an insight, I was not able to pass this map in my first couple of tries. This is exceptionally hard. I'm in the top seed, you know. This is challenging, really, for everybody. So I'm expecting that the majority of people will actually fail this map.
Yeah, we should be getting started.
Yes, we're going right in. There you go. Okay. I have no idea what's going to happen. I feel like a lot of people will fail. Let's see how well Chile actually copes with this, because this was their pick. You get a couple misses, but Alqui actually holding onto the combo and causing the early lead for Chile.
Yeah, Mag tanked very, very hard. Oh, Lucky Sonic tanking incredibly hard too. Marm was not kidding when he said free point here, as the accuracy is just going down. But not to be too confused, the accuracy is going down on Chile's side as well. We're not seeing anybody par 95% at all.
So far, only T Passolite and Alqui looking like they're going to pass this map. If they can keep it up, that is.
Lucky Sonic dead, Mag dead, Marm kind of okay at the moment, but there's literally only about, I want to say about 40% of the song left.
Yes, this is a super short song. This we already passed 3/4 of the map. This is the last section. There's not much of potential left for those that have no HP right now. That is mostly the Brazilian side.
Yeah, we're looking at a double kill. No, maybe triple.
Triple.
Is it a triple? Oh!
This looks like a triple.
It's a triple kill. Oh, baby, a triple.
Play of the game right there. Convincingly, they're giving the point over to Chile. Yeah, that's just a massive lead. I mean, they called it. Let's just stick with that. Actually, we got an impressive score of 830,000 points roughly by Alqui.
Yeah, that just happened.
It looks like we're kind of stuck, aren't we?
So, do you think we'll see that band out again?
Probably. I'm really surprised it wasn't banned out this time.
Yes, it left open a very attackable spot for the Brazilian team. There you go.
Great
Well,
way to
I'm not going to
secure-
complain. That's one less map I was worried about getting picked.
Yep, and it's a great way to secure that extra second point for Chile.
Definitely a good pick by them.
Ah, there we go. The next pick is going to be Alice in Misanthrope. Is it Misanthrope or Misanthropy? I'm not quite sure. And say Alice at least is correct. This is a free mod pick. However, you are only allowed, if I'm correct, to pick the combination of hidden and hard rock on this map. So you are free to choose whether you want to use a mod or not. That's where the free mod comes from. Is sort of a restricted mod. Let's not call it restricted mod because it sounds pretty stupid. But yeah, you're only allowed to pick hidden and hard rock in combination, or no mod. One player on each side has to pick it. One player has to do the combination. Who do you feel is going to pick the mod combination, Citra?
Well, I feel like maybe we might see Marm on Brazil's side,
Yes.
just possibly. And I feel like if Ukli's up to it, he might be the best bet for Chile. But we might see multiples on Chile's side. And I was correct. Oh, God.
Oh,
no, they're
wow.
all three going. I said we might see multiples. I did not expect to see everybody.
Well, surprisingly, we're seeing Lucky, Sonic, Green Hill Zone go with hidden hard rock, and on Chile's side, everybody's taken that extra step, and this is crucial for Chile because that is a 12% score plus for each of these players.
Yeah, and you'll start to see that. You'll start to see that score advantage almost instantaneously as well.
Yes. Very early lead for Chile. This is a long map, so everything can still turn out to be in favor for Brazil. However, even though it looks like Brazil's in the lead, hidden hard rock will do its job. Especially if there's 3 times the combination on the board.
Yeah, not to mention though, it is kind of risky on Chile's side because with Hard Rock on there, the AP is going to be a little bit more brutal, and the Windows
That's true.
is going to be a little bit more brutal. So, you know, Mag and Marm not taking Hidden Hard Rock is going to ensure that they have decent accuracy there, and they might have used that as a safe net to try to offset the accuracy dip that Chile is going to take, but it might not be enough.
And we do get a drop from Lucky Sonic. The lead is very slight. And we now see the impact of the triple hidden hard rock to come into effect. The score is flickering at times. Very close right now. Any drop will give the lead over to Chile. Except for when it is on Chile's side now. Brazil is to make the best out of that drop. Nico WRS also dropping combo.
Yeah, it might have been a good idea for Brazil to do that. Marm will find the drop there. Mag still holding strong. Scores are still very close. We've got about a quarter of the map left. There is a chance that anything can happen. Lucky Sonic did find a miss. Same with Gagito and Ukli. Both finding misses as well, keeping that lead in favor of Brazil. They might be able to pull this one off.
We're right at the end of the map. This lead looks convincing, but we are not quite sure since we do get that extra percent. Oh, this looks to be very close in the end. But we do see a drop from Miku WRS, and that is going to secure the point for Brazil, surprisingly. This was a risky pick for Chile, as you said, Citro, and it actually paid off for Brazil and not for Chile to actually pick this.
Very much so. That brings us to 2-all. Yet again, we are seeing quite the battle on this map pool. It's actually pretty refreshing to see. The sweep in is no longer existent. No more
Correct.
sweep in.
Correct. By the way, this was actually Brazil's pick, so they probably planned some of this.
Oh boy. We're going straight into a tail.
No, some more double time. We saw how this worked out for Chile in the first double time pick. Now let's see how this is going to look. Because we do have some very complicated streams in this map, together with 270 whopping BPM. This is going to be super difficult for most of these players, and especially apparently for Mom right there. Mom does not want to play this map at all.
Yeah, this should be pretty interesting to see. And it kind of confuses me though, because Brazil, I've always known that's been really good at speed. So the taiko team for Brazil looks like they might be hitting their speed cap in the quarterfinals.
Yes, absolutely. I hope they're not hitting their cap, but it is definitely possible. We're going right into the match, and well, I'm expecting that Chile may actually have picked quite a nice map right there. And they need the lead right now. Chile is again a top-seeded team. Brazil is only high-seeded. So you gotta put in some work to actually make this less close. And Lucky Sonic GHZ does drop a little bit, does struggle with the streams, as does Mag, and Mom also dropped combo, while Chile is actually holding the combo really strong. Accuracy-wise, well, Chile does have the lead here as well, but the accuracy overall is not too great, I would say. For this map, it is actually quite nice. We're just below 97%, but we do get the drops from the immense speed of the map. And oh boy, this is taking the toll on Brazil right now. The average accuracy being about 85%. That is not looking good for Brazil at all. Looking at the HP right now, Lucky Sonic GHC is in a bad spot. Brazil really wants them to pass the map at least. It looks like Chile is going to pass this map altogether. I mean, look at the point lead right now. That is 600k. Very convincing, and I don't think Lucky Sonic GHC has a chance at passing. Yeah, this is super decisive. This is a clear victory for Chile in this end. We get Bs all around, except for Mag scoring a C, and T Passolite actually being the MVP of this match with 880k, being very close to their teammates. But the amount of misses in 100s in combination will give him the edge over everybody else.
Very much so. And I mean, this is kind of how I expected that one to go out. Brazil definitely having a problem with the double time picks, which is, like I said, a shocker to me, but Chile's just a little bit faster.
Oh, it was a super smart pick by Chile. They knew that they had this little edge of an advantage. What is Brazil going to pick?
But now that means that the DT pool is exhausted, so
It is.
Chile cannot use those for any more extra points, which I don't know know, I might have saved that DT pick for a little bit later, in my opinion. Like,
But it's been a decisive point, right?
yeah, you could have saved that out for a little bit later and played that if you were in a better situation. Like, if you were at match point, you locked that in. That was like guaranteed win.
That's true. Correct. Just looking at the map pool right now, I think both teams are at quite a loss right now because we do have some very fast picks in the Nomad pool, but Chile has proven that they are definitely fast enough to cope with double time, so Nomad may actually not be a problem. Although we do see a Nomad pick by Brazil that is Knife, met by LZD.
Yeah, we did
This
see
may
one.
come in handy.
Yeah, we saw this one last match as well. So it should be interesting to see how Brazil and Chile handle this one.
Absolutely, and I'm also interested in what Chile is going to refer to in this this map pool, since double time is indeed exhausted. There is the possibility of Embraced by the Flame, which is a very consistency demanding map, while having quite the speed as well.
Now just waiting for everyone to ready up before we get started with the next match.
Correct. What is Brazil scheming? Have they prepared for this map? Why would they pick this map? It isn't too fast, let's give them that. But is Brazil technical enough to deal with this pick and therefore clutching out the 3 all? Only time will tell.
Exactly. And, you know, this should be pretty clutch. If it's not clutch, then, you know, Chile's just going to steamroll the rest of this thing. Brazil's really got to pull this back and get another break point or match or bring it back to 3-all. That would be their ideal situation here.
If they don't win this, they will ultimately be in a position where there are 2 certain picks, or I'm sorry, there's 1 certain pick for Chile to refer to that they may know they're going to win, you know. Therefore, just securing the victory. But if Brazil does manage to win this point, we come even closer to the potential tiebreaker in this match.
I noticed Lucky Sonic has hidden and same with Ukuli.
Correct, this is free mod. Any mod may be picked here, but they're only resorting to 2 hidden picks, Alki and Lucky Sonic, as you said. And hidden is really demanding here, talking about the doubles in this map. They are very confusing, even without mods.
Yeah, so time investment for this one really needs to be done. So with Brazil locking into this, I would assume that Lucky Sonic has, you know, practiced this one and hidden quite a bit, but his accuracy does seem to be tanking, as you see Ukuli holding a very scary 99.65 at this moment.
Indeed, and that is definitely going to give them the lead for now. This map, however, is really long, and anything can happen because there are hard parts all across the song. So nothing is just set in stone yet. Yes, we do see a couple drops, however this lead is quite convincing right now as we approach 50% of the map done. Accuracies are actually very impressive. We do get just about 99% for Mom. The rest is a bit falling behind, but still there's quite a nice set of accuracies on the Chile side, with Miku WRS still holding in at 99.37%.
Yeah, Chile being able to create this giant gap between them right now is perfect. So if anything bad does happen on their end, they have a very soft, cushiony pillow to hit that flow before they hit the floor. And 100,000 points is exactly what you want going into this.
That's correct, and the drops from Mag and Lucky Sonic are not going to help Brazil at all. They are facing quite a problem if Chile wins this, and it looks like Chile is going to take it.
Yeah, all things are showing that Chile is going to be able to pull this one. I really don't see it happening any other way at this point. I mean, Miku WRS with a very impressive 1400 combo at this moment, holding an absolute scary 99.42% accuracy. Oakley with the hidden 99.20. Yeah, they are just on fire right now, and there is not a whole lot Brazil can do to this one. This point is going to go over to Chile.
Yeah, this is as solid as it gets, right there. We do see a drop, and well, these 1 second bursts obviously causes a problem for most of the players because of the speed. But still, we are very close.
Yeah, that cushion they built up definitely. Any kind of drop that they would see wasn't going to be catastrophic. And as you can see there, we have solid A's all across the board, but the accuracies do not lie. Oakley with a 99.17, Miku WRS with a 98.86, and Gagito with a 97.83, Marm holding a 98.46 on Brazil's side, Lucky Sonic with a 94.67, and Mag with a 97.89. Very respectable accuracies from both sides, just not enough on Brazil's, as Chile will secure that 4th point and bring themselves to a potential match point. And it looks like the final map potentially has been locked in, which is Sneak Steak.
Yes, the weather forecast.
Sneak Steak, oh my god.
Sneak Steak? I'd actually prefer that.
I'm so hungry. But yes, this is potential match point for Chile. If they can pull this one, they will have a victory.
Definitely looking forward to seeing how well these teams will cope with this potentially last map, as you said. Brazil is indeed under a lot of pressure right now. They do not want to lose any of the following matches, or Chile is actually going to take it. Brazil will be out of the tournament. Okay, the players are just collecting the mind right here.
I would guess so. This is kind of intense. And I'm sorry, Twitch chat. I know. Everybody wants a steak now.
I feel the same way. I'm feeling you. Yes, the immense pressure and tension in this multiplayer room right now does really take a toll on each player. I figure that even Chile is, even though they are in the lead by 2 points, experiencing quite some trouble with that, with the nerves that come with participating in a worldwide tournament. So that is going to be a respectable point as well.
Oh yeah, the shakes are real, guys. I can only imagine these guys being under a crazy amount of stress.
Absolutely. I can relate completely, all the way. Tournament nerves is the most horrible thing that can happen to you.
But if you could take that energy, if you could take the nerves and use it, I bet you the feeling you get with a full combo in a tournament setting is unlike any other type of full combo feeling.
Absolutely. I can totally agree with that. And seeing that when your full combo actually helps the team clutch out the victory, that's the best feeling you can experience in this tournament.
All right, Twitch chat, give your energy to Brazil. They are not feeling this, guys, and they need that support. They've got to give it their best. There's not a whole lot of hope for them right now. They're not even feeling it. But if we give them our strength, potentially we could see the comebacks. Come on, Brazil, you guys got this.
Yeah, show your support in the chat right now. They'll need it. Of course, we do see hard rock across the board. since this is a hard rock pick, and we do get some accuracy drops and actually a combo drop from Lucky Sonic, but this is just too early to call anything.
I think the nerves on Lucky Sonic are really hitting him now.
Yeah, I feel so too.
Because those were a couple like what misses.
Yeah, you don't want to miss on an intro at any given point, but look at that, it's just 10k of a difference. That's, well, technically nothing.
Ooh. Yeah, but the damage that Lucky Sonic's hitting right now is absolutely crazy. HP bar completely depleted. Accuracy going down to sub 80. That is ouch. Chile might have just nailed the final nail in Brazil's coffin. And I hate to put it like that, but I mean, in all honesty, going down to sub 82 before we're even a quarter into the map is not the way you want to start a match.
Absolutely not. And Mag also struggling a little bit looking at the HP right now and accuracy. But Mom, look at Mom, just dropping out to below 99% as I was talking. But still very impressive. We do see a 99.26 from T Pazalai, and that is going to give them the slight lead, but well, I feel like Max and Lucky Sonic's struggles right now.
Yeah, Mag just not having a good time either.
Now also being tanked.
That is absolutely nuts to see, like, these players so very talented in their own rights. Just this map is absolutely destroying them.
They will have to put in a lot of work right now. This is the point at which they have to recover. And they have to be very lucky and hope that Chile actually drops.
Outside of one of the Chilean players' computers literally exploding right now, I don't know if there's a whole lot of hope. They have a 600,000 point lead at the moment. Mag and Lucky Sonic are dead on the floor at the moment. No HP in their life tanks. They are not looking like they're having a great time.
And I figure, because of Hard Rock, this is actually too hard to recover from. They have 0 HP, and even though they've recovered everything right now, I don't feel like they're going to make it back. I'm afraid this is match point. It's not going to be much following up that PI that will nail the coffin, as you said, for Brazil in this tournament. Yes, continuous struggle. It looks like Lucky Sonic has just given up at this point, which is sad, but they gave it a good fight. Please be fair and show some respect for Brazil, even though it's not looking too good right now. Press F if you want.
All the F in the world right now.
The F.
And that is going to be a very decisive win for Chile there. Completely just dominating that map pick right there. Very calculated. Brazil gave it their best, bringing 2 points. Really interesting battle at the beginning there. But today seems to be our 5-2 theme, which it's a whole lot better than 5-0 theme, for sure.
Definitely, yes. We did see some 5-2s, but I get excited every single time there is some sort of close situation. We had plenty today. Plenty.
Oh yeah, and the best part about it is these aren't like 5-2s just out of the gate. These are tit for tat all the way up to the fourth match, and then it just seems to break away.
Yes, I guess it's the nerves that is just hitting on these players at some point, and then you have to face defeat at some point. So this is sad for Brazil, obviously, but they did. They had really good fight right there. So major props, major.
I take it that is the last match in the block then?
That was indeed the last match in the block. Correct. The other matches are going to follow up on Sunday. Before we actually go offline, we'll have a little bit of a recap for which Deadbeat is joined here right now. I hope so.
Well, not really necessary to have a recap, considering there was only, what, 2 matches, and we were just there.
Correct.
Yeah. I don't know, unless it was... Oh.
Well,
Yeah,
let's just
excuse
do
me.
it. Let's just do it another way. Citron, how did you feel watching these 2 matches today?
All right. Out of everything that we saw already with today's match, I will give my personal recap.
Yes.
I am so sad that the United Kingdom got beat out, but they got beat out by, a decent team. Spain went hard,
a fair
and
fight.
the UK gave it their best. Yeah, very fair fight.
Yeah.
And then with what we saw with Chile and Brazil, I actually had my money on Brazil, so I was a little bit surprised. I know Chile was strong, but they had some rough times in the groups, so I did not know if it was really going to work well for them, but they have managed to pull back here, and they are looking to try to make it to the top.
Yes, it was a close and very strongly fought battle until that 5-3 and 5-2 mark. I feel like these teams gave their best, all their best, and it was still respectable and quite a good effort of each and every single team that we saw today. And I hope this is going to carry over to the other matches that we have tomorrow over the course of the day. Well, yeah, I felt great commentating. Hope that goes for you as well, Z-Trot.
Oh, I had an excellent time. And just to give a good idea, guys, those next matches are set for Sunday UTC time. But if you are in the North American region, do note that it is actually going to take place later on tonight. It's still Saturday for us later on. So
Didn't even think about that. Good
yeah,
job.
time zones are fun, are they not?
Absolutely.
But
No,
yeah,
they are not.
no, I do believe we're going to be reconvening in about 3.5 hours. Well, 4.5 hours, I guess, because this one ended kind
A
of
bit over 4.
yeah, a bit over
Around
4.
4 hours-ish.
So we'll be reconvening in 4 hours. I should be here, joined with let's take a look. See here. It looks
With
like
someone.
I'm going to be joined with Magnemizer for our next match, which will be Australia versus the United States. Ooh, I'm hyped for
I
that.
am. So am I. I'm certainly looking forward to that.
What a
And then,
matchup.
and then our match after that, I will be joined with Jai, and we will be going over the South Korea versus Canada match. That's going to be very rough for Canada there, as South Korea is definitely going to be the team to beat.
Yes, just as exciting.
All right, with that out of the way, guys, we will reconvene in about 4 hours, so definitely don't go anywhere. And if you do decide to go somewhere, make sure you come back. And remember, you can also pick up team banners to support the team you want to see win most at the US store. And we will be back with more Taiko World Cup 2017 quarterfinals coverage for this weekend in just a little bit. And remember, Rhythm's only a click away, and we'll be back soon.
See you then.